fucking sausages and burgers. That's why you gotta watch who you go and eat with, who you sit down, and because sitting down and eating is part of the ritual. Most people say, you know, prayers and stuff. Like, who are you praying to? That's why you gotta get to know people and the energy that you're around, because all of this stuff comes back full circle and it affects your biological vessel. If you let too much into your space, your biofield gets thinner and thinner and thinner, and that's how they can get to you. That's how they lower your vibrations. That's how you become vulnerable. But let's keep going, though.
So Bill Clinton says this almost 20 years ago, but people still think it's too far out that there could be clones among them.
What's the word, chat? What's the word, chat?
You can go and see this original
We live, y'all.
on
We
YouTube.
live. Just started the stream.
And this was following the cloning
You know,
of Dolly the sheep.
another night, another grind.
I'm asking for a voluntary moratorium on the cloning of human beings until our Bioethics Advisory Commission and our entire nation have had a real chance to understand and debate the profound ethical implications of the latest
What's the word, man? How y'all feeling tonight?
As we gain a fuller understanding of this technology, we must proceed not with caution, not just with caution, but also with a conscience. By insisting that not a single taxpayer dollar supports human cloning, and by urging a moratorium on all private research in this area, we can ensure that as we move forward on this issue, we weigh the concerns of faith and family and philosophy and values, not merely of science alone.
So how sure are we that this moratorium stood the test of time, let's say? Of course, I'm unaware of any official cloning that's going on, but it is interesting that 20 years ago, he said, don't do it to humans. But let me know if you think this technology exists in the comments below. And
Le prince André, arrêté le jour de ses 66 ans, après des révélations sur ses liens avec Epstein, qui lui est mort à 66 ans et 6 mois. 666, parce que tout est codé. Comme le procès.
Yo, what's good with it? What's good with it?
666 mois.
What's good with the chat? What's the word? What's the word? Yo, what's the word? What's the word?
La tour de Trump compte 66 niveaux, avec 6 colonnes à gauche et 6 à droite. Le 66e niveau.
So I'm just chilling, man. I just started my stream. I've been live for 2 minutes. I'm live on YouTube and Twitch. I'm streaming on both platforms right now. I'm on Twitch and, you feel me? So y'all go follow me on Twitch. Let's see if I can put my Twitch up here real quick. This should be tripping sometimes.
La confiance, c'est pour imposer la sécurité. Et c'est là que le cheval de Troie apparaît. Chat contrôle, identité numérique. Digital ID.
Alright, let's see if I can do this shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, chat. This is so fucking big, bro. Hold on, y'all. I'm doing something wrong. I be on COD Mobile. I just gotta re-download it. I just really deleted it to have like some more space on my phone, cause that shit takes a lot of data. What's the word, chat? I was trying to put my Twitch up here, but I ain't worried about it, y'all. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to me on Twitch, all that.
They get money for weddings. They get gold chains. They get dripped in diamonds and stuff like that. Paid for by the government. The reason why we still here struggling is because we have to realize that.
What y'all on tonight, man? What y'all on tonight, chat? What y'all on?
The resource here. When you look at our documents, our birth certificates, our social securities, all that other stuff, they sell it on the stock market. We are the product. Then you clock in and go to work all the time, over and over and over and over again, just to be broke. That's because the system is broken. It's been broke. It's all of us. We're in this shit together. No matter what color you are, we're being used. We're being abused. We've been pimped out. We are the resource. We are the work. We are the help.
What's the word, chat? What's the word? What's the word?
Move the money around and play like they're trying to do the best for us. They're not. They're spending billions and trillions of dollars elsewhere to build infrastructure elsewhere. That's because it's a foreign government. Let's keep up. We've been infiltrated and it's deeper than what y'all think. It's more than just lizards and bread.
What's the word, chat? What's the word? Sir, we live, y'all. We live, man. We chilling. Chilling.
You know, I wrote my research skills and I practiced it like crazy. But is that a gang sign?
I appreciate y'all.
You don't know what it is. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it. 1,000 miles an hour up there, receiving their awards, and I was like, I'm dead. And I made mistakes, and I was like a novice, but I felt a lot of love, and I felt a lot of
And this is very weird. He talked about in the video how he is dead.
What's the word, y'all? What's the word?
Strange keyword to use in this interview.
Hey, Chaos, you still in here?
And then he talked about his favorite funny face being the one that he has on right now. I wonder what he meant by that. Again, I don't know what is going on. Again, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm sure.
Yo, what's good with it? What you on? What's the word, chat? Y'all talk to me, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. What y'all on, man? Talk to me. Let me put my phone on the charger, man. Hold on real quick. Alright, y'all. We back. Had to mute myself real quick.
He is A-okay. Right. But what if there is something working?
Tearing some chips, so I gotta hold up some brunch, okay? Yeah, he got the munchies.
He's probably just joking.
Got the munchies, I feel that.
Joking. But this is the Jim Carrey I remember right here. This is the Jim Carrey I remember.
Look at the eyes. Y'all keep looking at the eyes. Fuck all the filler and the cheekbones and stuff. Look at the eyes.
So who is this? What is really going on anymore? What do you think?
This is The Mask, played by Jim
What's the
Carrey
word?
in 1996. Jim Carrey played this character by the name of Stanley Ipkiss, who was very inhibited. He didn't like his life, and he worked a 9-to-5. Stanley sees a mask in the harbor. He goes into the water and he retrieves it.
We're just chilling, y'all. Relaxing, chilling.
At night,
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. When you gonna be live on Live Me? I don't go live on there. I just be in people beams. I be in Taco Live most of the time. I be in hers and probably like a couple other people. I don't really get on it to go live. I be live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Yeah. I don't even charging it anymore. I don't really care
And
about
in
that
this
app.
book,
I just get on, just chill
there's
with
a
people.
girl who is bullied, and she puts this mask
I'm more locked
on,
in, focused,
and she
streaming
feels
on
a
Twitch and
little
YouTube right now.
but the mask
And TikTok.
won't come off, and her entity,
Yeah, I
her
do.
personality begins to change to be
Maybe on there sometimes.
and just like that mask. Now,
I'm just locked in right now,
then
bro.
there is a
I'm just
guy
locked in right now. I'm just trying to get
by the name
this
of
time in
Skrill,
on this streaming
who
shit, bro.
wears a mask, and he had someone who was interviewing him to put on this mask right here, and he said, when
I try to chill with everybody as best as
takes a
possible,
portion of
but
your
I gotta
soul,
lock in.
and it gives him powers.
I gotta sacrifice stuff. You feel me? I chill there and there, but like most of the time I just be dipping.
6, 7. Coincidence?
When I dip, I just be going live on TikTok, or I be just streaming on TikTok, on Twitch or YouTube. Right now I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. You sound lit right now. Oh yeah, I'm lit, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I'm lit. You don't even know it. I ain't gonna say too much on here, but I'm lit. I'm lit. Sipping some orange juice to boost my feeling. You know?
The energy you get this way isn't quite as pure, but if you do enough of it, it'll fill you up.
Look, I'm sipping orange juice, and I got some Bud Light in this cup right here.
Mraz is just too weird for me. Jesus actually hates horses. Childhood obesity, LMFO. When they call you a dumbass, you know.
And I got a bottle of Bud Light
They
too.
call me a dumbass.
I ain't open it
Women
up
are
yet.
getting too tall.
And I just smoked like 2 blunts, so I'm feeling good,
Without
bro.
having to even be near them. It is racist.
I'm feeling
They're
good.
correct. It is. Oh yeah. Yeah. All that. It's surprisingly simple to get total strangers completely furious with you. This should be the light. One of the.
Oh, have you heard
I'm on them
about
beans,
device
my
that
boy.
can simulate human energy
I'm on a bean.
and store it and then use it for psychic purposes?
Those
You know, the one the
beans.
CIA wrote about?
See how we building here? This is how they get you wrapped up in this system. That's
Them
why,
X,
you
the
know, you
X.
have to take a break from the internet sometimes. You know, cleanse your vessel of all the toxic feelings and stuff. And if you really want to dive into this information, that's why I can watch many different things that I don't agree with because I don't let it affect me.
Neutrogena Hydro Boost.
What's the word, chat?
After all the dream,
There's only one Ozempic. Hello, I'm Ozempic, and I'm other GLP-1s, kind of like him.
I'm gonna be live. I'm gonna stream for like,
anymore. Once
A
upon a
good-
time, yes, for sure, for sure.
hopefully the next few months I'll be streaming on YouTube. That's a bit.
You know, I say 1% of the time I step on somebody now, but I'm trying to get better with that. Y'all let me know y'all journey on just, you know, pulling back
That's a
your
bit.
emotions and just thinking things through a little bit better. I think it comes with time and age, but I want to get this to the younger audience so that they can be better than we are, and then they can pass that on for generation to generation, and we can just control this thing, you know. So that's why I can listen to Donald Trump. I don't like these people. I don't agree with them. I can sit there and listen now because you have to pay attention to your enemies. A lot of people shy away from paying attention to the enemies when they're doing shit in your face. But let's get back to this though. This is how they usurp your energy. Loose farm. They're farming us. For the product, like I keep telling y'all.
That Russia made? Oh, I'm sure you didn't. Because I did not either. And I have a deep dive for you. Okay, so I'm writing a book on what I'm calling plasma intelligence, which is the fourth state of matter and how it has metaphysical properties. What I think that is the same thing they're writing about here, which is how I stumbled across this, a little deep web internet search. And I found the information very interesting. You probably never would have stumbled upon this unless you were looking up what I am, which no one does.
What's the word, y'all? I'm back.
Bioplasma, which is
Just doing something real quick.
was thinking meant human energy, or what I say is the soul. So here is the CIA document. It is like 70 also have what's called a psychotronic model of man. I think you guys might have seen some of these symbols in ancient books or teachings. Feel free to do your own deep dive here. Okay, so basically the actual generator pictures have been redacted from this, and it's definitely not this big. It was made from a man named Robert Pavlita.
What's the word, chat? What y'all on, man? What y'all on?
And it is a small device that is capable of drawing energy from humans, capable of drawing biological energy from humans. The energy is accumulated and stored for future use. Once charged with human energy, the generators can do some of the things a psychic person can. And the individuals that it charges the human energy from don't need to be psychic themselves. That's crazy. This is
So if we hide our energy and we're in control of our energy, they won't be able to use it in these devices.
so funny to me that our government looks at this stuff because not everyone, but people will come on my page and laugh. And it's like, guys, the government's spending millions of dollars researching this stuff. Obviously, yes, for national security, but also magic's real. Okay, so what is so interesting about this? They even talk about here how this concept of human energy
What's the word, y'all? What's the word?
It's also been called odic force, etheric force.
Only been live for 17 minutes.
N-force, which was Newton force, which I think is still in physics. I believe there's more information about some of these psychic discoveries and papers in this book. It's just like $45, and I don't want to pay for that. But feel free to screenshot this if this subject interests you, because this is all about the parapsychology in Russia and all these experiments. So one insane thing here is it says that it enhances plant growth. So does plasma. Look it up. I'm telling you, plasma is the same thing here. And they literally call it, by the way, bioplasma. I will show you where. Oh, they were also concerned this could be used as a weapon.
That's why they're afraid of the sun. The sun is bioplasma.
Because it can be used for good or bad. It said that it could also make people discomforted or dizzy. But it also gave off psychic effects and positive things. So once again, like plasma or this neutral force, your intention can
Boy, you
express
fried.
it,
What's the word, chat?
being hidden from the general public.
What y'all on tonight, chat? What's the word?
According to Soviet and Czechoslovakian parapsychology, the energy is called bioplasmic or psychotronic energy.
Last night
So when we talk about
stream.
the generator, we can just literally.
I ain't been do shit last night. I just be on here
Which is
sleeping.
once again,
I just be doing my sleep streams. I just be going to sleep.
this is the only image I could find on the actual
Y'all the ones that be
classified
being
site
weird.
that had to do with, I guess, the bioplasmic rotor here.
I just be on here
People
streaming.
actually do use this, and they put like tinfoil on it, and then they put their hand on it, and if certain people who can focus can actually move the tinfoil in a vortex.
I'm just trying to
They were saying
stream. I
that
ain't with the
you do
weird
this and
shit.
Concentrate your energy, which is literally magic. But it's basically our brain, the electromagnetic
being weird.
waves are bumping up against the electrostaticness of an inorganic material, and the interaction of that causes the vortex or makes it move. I have a whole nother video about that. It's very interesting. And just type telekinesis in the comments if you
Hey,
want
Chaos,
to
you still in here?
a deep dive as well, based on.
But yeah, I understand again how the loose farms are farming us. So when you have these negative emotions, these towers that they put up when everybody was in the house. I remember that a few years ago. Everybody had to be in the house, and all of a sudden they started putting up all these towers. You seen the workers out there putting up all these towers. That's where it's pulling from.
Newspapers. So Robert.
That's why it's praise God to disconnect you from that. So when you try to tap into these abilities, you really can't do it to your fullest potential. It's because it's already being used up from somewhere else. So you never think that it's you that's able to do these things. Think about it.
Robert Pavlita, this is the most interesting part of this video. I should have started with this. He stated that why his machine worked, and he worked on this for 30 years without the government knowing, by the way. He stated that the secret's in the form. So basically, really quick, some background. What happened was he was working on this for a long time, and then the government found out he was doing this stuff, and they kind of like took him up. You won't find anything about it basically online besides in the CIA papers. And if you do, I really want to know if you find this Robert guy. And he said that he got this idea by studying very old texts. When they asked which one, the Chiseks, The Czech smiled and said, "We're sorry, we can't tell you that." The generators were not fully patented yet. I looked up a patent, by the way, that was in 1994. But I think this might have been in the 70s. But anyway, he said the secret of the generators is in their form. That is the key thing that Polita talked about in his studies. It is the shape that lets you accumulate this energy and turn it into whatever purposes you want. I am going to figure this out in the future. Obviously, this has to do with sacred geometry. It also had to do with the use of copper, iron, gold, steel, brass. A lot of people, by the way, that study plasma also study metallurgy, it's called. There is a
Wish I could donate.
steel and copper and these
I gotta get my YouTube channel back active, not active, but monetized again. Don't worry, I just gotta keep posting YouTube shorts and shit. I'm about to start posting like 5 a day. That's what I need to do.
This is the Odin Force, is compared to animal magnetism. It also had to do with the god Odin.
Don't worry, I had a setback.
You could download the PDF of this.
I just got my YouTube channel back a couple weeks ago, but don't even worry about it.
Sorry. To crystal.
Tomorrow I'm about to be on the grind.
This is like plasma magic, guys.
That's why I'll be streaming every day. Just get that watch time in.
In the 90s. This is one of them that directly is linked to a generator that is called bioenergy treatment. You can look it up on
I'm not just streaming on YouTube, I'm streaming on Twitch right now too. I got it, I'm streaming to Streamlabs. Got that multi-streaming thing going. So the Twitch comments should pop up too.
This is another thing
It should.
that's kind of, I think, inspired by
That's if they is talking.
This is what it looks like, and this had to do with accumulating this energy as well, which I call plasma. They call it ether. Oh, and with this patent,
Look at this,
they
that'd
were
be
saying
bad
that
for
they could heal,
sushi.
human organs, treat injuries. There's no money in this, right? Sorry, medical field does not like this. Bye-bye. Bye-bye bioplasma machine. Okay, so this is like the most interesting thing I came across. So when they were talking about verifying his testings, obviously this had to do with geometry. Albert Einstein even stated the next breakthrough in physics would be in geometry. Once again, Conclita stated that the secret's in the form to harvest this energy. Harness, not harvest. And this new geometry is hidden in 3D for the machine. This is all I could find on the machine. The geometry would be of interest to those interested in New Age subjects like Kabbalah, Tarot, or I Ching. Side showing how the limits of 12 quarks and the limits of 230, 232 crystal symmetry limits were derived. This new geometry shows, again, hidden in 3D, the source of these subjects as well. I have no idea what this part means. He stated the secret is a new way of looking at geometry. The key to geometry is the relationship of equal-sized balls. Lines
What's the word, chat? What's the word, chat?
is becoming an impossibility in geometry itself. It is fundamentally 3D geometry. It differs in some respects. Spirit hacking. Understand that what you see with your eyes creates a flat picture. In order to go forward, you must construct a model. And then it kind of tells you like how to construct some models so you'll understand what the heck they're talking about. I don't have time to do that right now. They also related to the Star of David, which if we go back, I think it has something to do with this. Feel free to screenshot and read this yourself because I'm running out of time, but they talk about the Taurus representing the reality you wake up to each morning. The central ball is the central reality. So the
W's in the
Taurus
chat,
ball
man. W's in the chat.
is energy or motion. What science defines as force relates to the four balls that are adjacent. Science measures these balls as gravity, electromagnetism, strong and weak. In reality, and as it relates to the Taurus, there are 11 other forces. But these four are disguised by them. And it kind of makes fun of scientists. Honestly, I don't really know what they're saying here. All I know is that the word Taurus is also T-O-R-U-S, which has to do with literal plasma and how they harness plasma in fusion. I think there's a correlation here. The main thing is there was a machine that harvested human energy. Sorry, harnessed. And we can make it again. Woo!
What do y'all think they done with that? You think it's just it's over with? They didn't do something with that shit? Nah, come on, stop playing with me. I don't know. If you believe it, you believe it. It is what it is. But Think about your organs and stuff like that. All right, so yeah, how do you fix a piano? What, you retune it, right? Everything in our body is made. It's like if you see
W's in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up.
off of our
People
bodies,
been leaving, coming in and out. Shout out to y'all.
how you fix them? You tune them.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
You retune them.
If you haven't,
Frequencies.
follow me on Twitch. If you haven't, we live on Twitch and YouTube right now, y'all. Getting that time in, getting that grind in. We have 26 minutes.
This shit is crazy. It's interesting.
You know what? We better get it going tonight. Let's get it going.
When viewing youth bounce, dryer heat can be a real monster.
Ty loves to dance and to teach people how to dance. So he brought a dog dance domain name with Squarespace, so you can book him and have him teach you how to dance.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because some love a rustic cabin, others feel differently. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.yeah. After the Board of Peace meeting this week, many are seeing how what the Bible describes in the end times clearly will shape into reality in our lifetime. It's like everything is speeding up, and we are living in the last minutes of the last days.
What's the word, y'all? What's the word? What's the word?
So many things are happening at once. They talked about global ID, digital tracking, peace among the nations and the Abrahamic faith. Kushner was appointed as the new envoy of peace.
We're making Jared an envoy also, envoy of peace.
And they made it clear that this is not just about Gaza, but is a stepping stone for the world. And Bible prophecy teachers are sounding the alarm about it. Donald Trump dropped a bombshell today at the Board of Peace's first meeting, stating that the Board of Peace is going to be overseeing the United Nations. Listen to this.
We're going to be working with the United Nations very closely. We're going to bring them back. I think the United Nations has great potential. The Board of Peace is going to almost be looking over the United Nations, making sure it runs properly. The Board of Peace will be something that, the likes of which I don't think anybody's seen before.
This is not normal conversation or normal politics. This is end times territory. It's time to wake up. The Bible warns of a false peace leading straight into the Antichrist.
There's gonna be false peace, everything. Of course, it's the government.
If you do not believe that the Bible is true, I would at least like to challenge you to try to see what's going on. Because what's going on right now is incredibly significant. Because right now you have all of these militaries that are forming up over in the Middle East, and it's like they're being
What's the
drawn.
word, y'all?
It's almost
I'm
as
just
if there's
chilling,
a
minding my
magnet
business.
in Israel, which is pulling all of these other nations to it.
Actually, it makes me think about Daniel 8:25. By peace shall he destroy many. And what was their whole conversation about today?
Why can't the world be better? Why can't there be peace? Why can't there be more prosperity for all people?
Well, thanks, Jared. I couldn't have said it better myself. I truly believe we are in the last days. False peace is rising fast. Do not get caught sleeping. The signs are screaming.
Even if he ends his term, his second term, when he finishes it, he's still going to be in control of the Board of Peace, because the rules for the Board of Peace is that the
I don't care if it's boring.
leave unless he
It's a Monday night.
So what I want you to focus on is that
It's a Monday night, like 1 in the morning. I don't care.
It's something that wasn't there. Now it is. And so they're going to be looking over and basically managing the United Nations.
If you boring, go to sleep and go find something else to do.
Of the Board of Peace, which I think is
Y'all acting like I be caring.
So things are heating up. Just recently, Jared Kushner
They be doing the same thing. If you go watch somebody streaming, they're just gonna be sitting there,
in the last
chilling,
video,
doing their own
look at
thing.
how the Bible
That's all you gotta
shows that
do.
The region of Gaza will play a significant role in
Just stream
the
and
Antichrist.
be yourself. Just chill. I'm just chilling.
Recently,
It's all about being consistent.
digital ID and monetary tracking systems. And the Bible shows that the beast system will be able
Yes,
to
sir.
track all on earth and control who can buy or sell. And this Board of Peace meeting revealed that digital ID and electronic payment tracking systems will soon be realized on a global scale.
All I know is I ain't about to go back and forth with somebody in the comments.
Trump
I
and
know that
Kushner
for sure.
have made groundbreaking peace deals in the Middle East,
Know that for sure.
with Trump now being hailed the president of peace. And Kushner has been credited as being the mastermind behind it all.
When we brought Jared in,
Peace.
responsible for the Abraham Accords, which is nobody else could have done that. Very smart.
Shit.
And we're making Jared an envoy also, envoy of peace. I tell you what, at least we'll cover it from an IQ standpoint.
And of course, the Bible shows that in the end times, the nations will cry peace and security, but then destruction will come. Why? Well, because Daniel describes how an Antichrist kingly figure will rise, bringing peace right before he turns on the people of God. Now, I want to show you something interesting here. Notice how it describes the Antichrist's rise to power. It says that he will be empowered by Satan. Now, personally, I don't believe the Beast King has yet received this satanic empowerment, but look what it says happens first. How he rises to power. It says he emerges from a coalition of nations. And here, it references the 10 kings of Daniel, which also parallels what Revelation says about a coalition of kings.
Saying rulers give him
So
power.
basically, the future king, Antichrist beast, will be involved in a coalition of nations, and those nations will give him the authority. All of this suggests that the Antichrist rises after some type of global alliance. Now you see why prophecy teachers are watching this very closely. Because something like this is fertile ground for a leader like that to rise from. And then look, it says that he gains power through strategy, not just war. By peace, he shall destroy them. Deception through diplomacy, possibly peace agreements. Wow. So, who is the Antichrist? Well, we've said this before, but we don't believe it's Kushner because the Antichrist will be a kingly governing type of figure. Kushner is one who pulls strings behind the scenes in a mastermind type way. And so if you watch this video, you will see where we lean regarding what his role could be. Now, the Beast King? Well,
This is gonna be somebody that nobody's seen
declare
before.
someone as the Antichrist until certain things happen. But if you want to know where we lean with that, check out the
So
end
about
of
time.
this video and pay attention to the imagery. Also, next week we will have a video on the Omen, which will be interesting, but it's also
What's the word, chat? I see y'all pulling in here to the live.
strategic way. So you gotta have your fingers
Shout out to the people in the stream, man. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
It was nearly 4 hours long.
We live. Bring it closer. We live, y'all. We live.
Powerful individual and kings
Double tap.
basically planning to unite in a way that will make them the global brokers of peace.
We're going to straighten out Gaza. We're going to make Gaza very successful and safe. And we're also going to maybe take it a step further where we see hotspots around the world. We can probably do that very easily. This is a tremendous group of powerful people and brilliant people. And I think that we can do things a lot of other people would not be able to even conceive of. I think that
Mr. President, your clear vision to promoting global peace has inspired my country to join the Board of Peace.
Join the Board of Peace. We are committed to its success with the leadership of President Trump. This vision of real peace.
What's the word, y'all?
the Kingdom Secretary, Mr. President, has been seeking peace, justice, and liberties for a very long time. It is a pleasure to be here with you as we embark on a journey towards establishing a lasting and just peace in the Middle East. These are the most powerful people in the world, the richest people in the world for their countries, and they have made a tremendous commitment, and the United States likewise has made a tremendous commitment.
The Bible does say that true peace will only come when Jesus returns and he splits Mount of Olives in half. But before that, there will be a false peace declared, and then war will continue until Jesus comes to protect Jerusalem. Now, in years past, many of us who explore Bible prophecy, we always taught that the United Nations would likely be a key end times force in the false global peace described in the Bible. But now, many are keeping their eyes on this Board of Peace because it seems to have the plans and the backing and the financing for reaching far beyond what the UN is doing. And this Board of Peace is branding itself as an organization that will also see the unification of the Abrahamic faiths.
Donald Trump, I take this opportunity to extend congratulations. The meeting comes during the whole month of Ramadan, where we will pray to Almighty God that our endeavors will bring peace, security, prosperity to the world. As a founding member of the Board of Peace, the Kingdom of Bahrain recognizes and endorses the tremendous potential of this country, the extraordinary drive of its chairman, and the sincere efforts to unify nations in our common objective of fostering and enduring peace for the Middle East.
It's branding itself as an organization that says it will start with Gaza and then expand its Gaza plans globally. Kushner said that himself.
Thank you, Caroline, and thank you, Mr. President. If Jews and Muslims work together, Israelis and Palestinians with Americans and English and Bulgarian and people from all around the world, then we can kind of join on a common goal, which is peace and togetherness, prosperity for all people in all ways. This organization is bringing a new approach and new ideas and new people together in order to effectuate it.
So you see, Gaza is only a stepping stone. After that, the AI smart cities, the digital ID and monetary tracking implemented there will then be implemented globally. He has unveiled the plan. And Trump? Well, for a long time, many wondered, will he seek a third term as president? And honestly, with this Board of Peace, with the world's most powerful leaders coming together to fund it, remember, they say that raising money is not even an issue. They got funds.
This is not a problem of money.
Mark said we don't really have a resource issue here, although we are going to need everyone's support. We just need to be executing and doing this in a good way.
And so, with this organization, you have the world leaders backing it, the world's kings joining to empower it. As long as Trump is the head of it, he won't need to seek re-election. As the king of this peace board, he will have global authority indefinitely. So, it's interesting, absolutely. And the next few years, my friends, will be very insightful, eye-opening, to say the least. And so I encourage you
the next few years.
and share this video with others. It's time. It's time to spread the word so they can see how things
I
are
said the next
as the Bible said they would.
6
For those
years.
of us on Christ's side, it's exciting to
The
live in
next 6
times
years.
such as this. God bless.
The elites have seen the future and they didn't like what they saw, which is why they're trying to change the future. This is called Project Looking Glass. So the government created a device that was reverse engineered from alien technology, allegedly, from the Roswell crash thing. And they created a device that could see into the future, and they could see different timelines and different future possibilities. And they didn't like what they saw because the timelines got fixed, and they couldn't see any other variations, and they only saw one variation back in 2012 when things stopped working. In the Infinity War movie, Doctor Strange looks at all the future outcomes, and they only find one where they could win, and that's essentially what Project Looking Glass is. But the government didn't see what they wanted to see, which is why they're releasing the files right now to speed things up, to get people all riled up, to create this unrest, revolution. Because when revolution happens, in which it should, because obviously pedophiles torturing kids and stuff is unacceptable, we must stop that. But they're doing that because they want to destabilize the world. There are nations overthrowing their leadership, and they want us to revolt and do the Rebel Alliance and Star Wars so that they can come in and fill in the power vacuum. Because they want everyone on one team. And the United States is want everyone on one team in order to prepare to fight the next threat. I believe that Christ already returned in the first century, and we're living in sixth-day season right now. I've already done videos on this, my Millennial Kingdom playlist on my page. Watch those videos, okay? I break it down as best I can. One day, Christ will appear in the sky with the Emerald City, the Crystal City. And in order to get all the humans to fight against Christ the Redeemer, against God, they have to get the New World Order set up first. That's why they released the files, get you all riled up. riled up to destabilize the world and then come in and fix everything. And then there's peace and prosperity. Aliens are going to show up and they're going to say that Christ is aliens, and they're going to get all of us to act like this and fight against the aliens, who is going to be Christ in the air. Everything is about Jesus, man. These people doing stuff in the files, they're not just depraved people. They're literally sacrificing to little g, false gods, dark entities, Moloch. And you still think that this Jesus and God is not real? It's going to be just like this probably, or similar. Some crazy stuff is going to be in the sky. And they'll be like, oh, aliens. No, it's God. If you take part in the revolution, just know, after the revolution will be the New World Order. Prepare yourself for that.